let's take a little bit more of an investigation into spiritual complacency. In the United States, and I'm sure that there are other places in the world that this is the case, but at least in the United States, we have this phenomenon that we call Sunday Christianity. That is, that Christianity is relevant for us because we set some time aside for on Sunday, and we go and we invest in our spiritual life on Sunday, and then we fast the rest of the week in terms of feeding our spiritual life. That Sunday has become this sort of catch-all, end-all expression of Christianity, of the faith, and so it forces churches into spending all of their resources on the Sunday morning time, on the Sunday morning investment in people. It causes people to say, well, I went to church, I invested in my spiritual life, but they don't crack open the word during the week. They don't invest in their prayer life on the as a course of the normal daily life. There's a sense in which we just trust the Sunday thing. So, and as we do, basically that puts us into a place of spiritual complacency. If you only eat once a week, one meal, even if it's like the great meal, you will not grow a healthy body. In fact, you will die eventually. And that works the same way in our spiritual lives, that if we only feed our spirits once a week, we will die. We will go into spiritual atrophy, and eventually we will die. That your spirit, your spiritual life with God needs time with God's people in gathering together, but needs also in that smaller house church type of thing where you're known and you can know others, where you can serve and be served, where you can celebrate and be celebrated, that you are in these kind of smaller settings where growth is actually being challenged, and you're processing truth in a dialogue, in a discussion kind of a format, that you are growing. And because you're growing, then you invest more in the daily. You wake up, you open the Word of God. Or before you go to sleep, you open the Word of God, and you look and you find God there, and you're listening to, and you're participating missionally throughout the day because you're investing in your spiritual life. This is kind of the challenge to complacency and Sunday Christianity.